So Sarah, what were your thoughts of Why Hire Me in terms of the program and when you started taking Algonquin? What would you say about the program?
Well, I liked it, but I think that it needs to be its own class.
Why is that?
Well, social media, we're put out there and companies are hiring us based on us knowing social media. And I mean, to a certain extent, everybody's worked Facebook. We kind of have an idea of LinkedIn, MSN, instant messengers, those sort of things. But we have no idea about blogging, truly blogging. Also, like tagging in blogs. Like, there's a lot more to blogging than just posting what you need to post. Then you've got Twitter, and then you've got like all your different social media mediums, and then integrating them. And then it's not just Twitter. Now you need all the applications that run different things within Twitter itself to help the business and search engine optimization and all those things. And although we understand it from like an academic perspective, we don't know how to use it.
Interesting. How does your answer change based on a more general student that wants to, get a job in politics or policy or hospitality, tourism, sports management? What would you say to someone who wasn't necessarily tasked with traditional marketing communications?
Traditional marketing communications. I think it has to do with the basic person. They need to know how to work these tools because they're going to be using them whether they like it or not, or at least having to integrate them at some point. So let's take a hospitality student, for example. I mean, they're going to have to know how to at least take stuff from blogs that maybe somebody had said. So TripAdvisor is a good example of a blog that's running, and I mean, you get good reviews, bad reviews. They're going to have to know how to do that. They're going to have to know, and I mean, especially if they want to market themselves as being industry savvy. So if they're in PR, if they're in journalism, whatever it is, they have to be industry savvy and they have to prove it. So, I mean, we talk all the time about being new graduates and saying, I don't have the experience. Well, prove you at least have the knowledge. And I mean, just having that piece of paper, well, that's great, but how do you differentiate from the guy sitting next to you that has the same piece of paper? And that's your blog, that's your Twitter account, that's all those things that you can put together, optimize, and then put out that image of exactly what you want people to know about you and about what you know about the industry that you're planning to get into. So, I mean, a separate like class or course altogether, Perhaps, but particular for marketing students, it needs to be a separate class for sure, but it definitely needs to be integrated in the other professions as well, because they're going to need to know it at some point and how they're going to differentiate themselves.
Thanks.